Hey girls and guys, welcome back. This is Linux Fundamentals Part 3, the finale. You're going to advance your Linux foo skills by learning automation, package management, and service application logging. Task 2, deploying your machine. Click the green Start button in the top right hand corner. If you're using a attack box, scroll up to the top and click Start Attack Box. Click here once loaded in split view, hit enter, and it says we're going to use SSH for logging in. You can see here it says using SSH. I'm going to open up terminal. I'm going to SSH TryHackMe at 10.10.82.152. Hit enter, type yes. Password is TryHackMe. Hit enter. And we've successfully SSH in. Who am I? TryHackMe. Task 3, introducing text editors. There's two main ones, Nano and Vim. I'll briefly go through them. When using Nano, you can create or edit a file using Nano. Simply use Nano in the file name. I'm going to follow the screenshot. You can see here we're in the temp directory, and then it says Nano my file. So I'm going to cd first into my temp directory. Nano my, wait, let me show you ls list. See the files inside, and now we'll do nano my file, hit enter. Now that opens up the file. This is just for example purposes. To save and close, you hit Control X, type Y, and then hit enter. Now if I list it again, ls, there you can see my file is present where it wasn't before. Scrolling down, here you can see Control and X is how you exit out of Nano. Vim is much more advanced text editor. If I type in Vim, you can see it opens up, similar looking to the screenshot on the left. If I hit Control C, now at the bottom here it says type :QA to exit out, and that's what I'm going to do. QA, hit enter, and I'm back out. Create a file using Nano. In the questions, we've already done that. I'll do it again. Nano my second file, hit enter, type anything I want in here. This is just an example, second example. Control X, type Y, hit enter, ls, there you can see my second file has been created. Edit task 3 located in TryHackMe's home directory using Nano. What is the flag? I'm going to cd into home, ls, there's TryHackMe and Ubuntu. I'm going to cd into TryHackMe, ls, there's task 3. As you can see, task 3, it's listed. And if I nano task 3, there's your flag. Task 4, useful utilities. Downloading files using the wget command. This command allows us to download files from the web via HTTP as if you were accessing the file in your browser. Simply provide the address of the resource that you wish to download. And there's a nice example for you. Transferring files from your host using secure copy with SSH. It's just a means of securely copying files. Read through if you don't understand. SSH protocol is going to be used, which we are already logged in as. You can use this provided that we know the usernames and passwords for a user on your current system and a user on the remote system. Let's craft our SCP command. In the terminal, I'm going to create my new file, the ls, so you can see it's been created. I'm going to open up another terminal in my attack box. As you can see, one's SSH logged in and the other is my attack box. Now I'm going to SCP TryHackMe at 10.10. I forgot the IP address, 29.53. And you can see we are in the temp directory in SSH. So it's followed by /temp directory and then the name of the file that we want to transfer over. My new file. And then name it what you'd like it to be named. So I'm going to say my new file.txt, enter the password, which is TryHackMe. Here you can see it says successfully transferred over, my new file, 100% transfer over. If I ls, there you can see how I created the file to look or end, my new file.txt, which, sorry, you can't see in the top right hand corner, it's been cut off. Serving files from a host web using Python. Python 3 provides a lightweight and easy to use model called the HTTP server. If I go back to my SSH, I'm going to create another file, touch Python file, ls. There you can see it's been created. Python 3 HTTP server will serve the files in the directory that you run the command. So in this directory in SSH, your temp directory, start the Python 3 web server, and when you hit enter, there it automatically starts on default port 8000. If I move back to my attack box, downloading these files now from that web server, I'm going to use the wget command. I'm going to first cd into my temp directory, ls, so you can see what files are listed. Now I'm going to wget http, my IP address, my bad, I forgot again, I think it's 29, yep, .29.53. Let's have a look at the syntax here in the example. Yes, by port 8000, my bad, / and the name of the file, which was Python file. Hit enter, and you can see the Python file has been transferred over. For ls, there you can see the Python file exists and has been successfully transferred over. questions. Ensure that you're connected, completed. Now use Python 3 server. We've already done that. Number 3, download the file flag.txt on the TryHackMe. I'm going to Control C to stop the server, the HTTP server. I'm going to CD into my home directory, list the ls, TryHackMe, CD into TryHackMe, ls again, there's task 3. Now we are in the directory where we need to start the Python web server. So I'm going to start the Python 3 web server in this directory, typing Python 3-m http.server. Hit enter. Again, default port 8000 is being used. If I move back to my attack box terminal, I'm going to wget http, the IP address 10.10.29.53 with the port 8000, but .flag.txt. The dot flag is a hidden file, and here you can see it's transferred over, and it includes the dot in the start of the flag, dot flag. If I ls, you can see it doesn't exist because it's hidden, so I must cat it out using the exact dot flag dot txt in order to see it, and there's your flag and answer. Dot files are hidden, don't forget this. The last question, use Control C to stop the Python 3 server. Task 5, processes. I've maximized my screen so you can see. Processes are the programs that are running on your machine. They're managed by the kernel, where the process will have an ID associated, also known as a PID, process ID. If I type PS to view the processes running, there you can see. To see the processes run by other users and those that don't run from a session, you must add AUX to the PS command. There's a screenshot example provided. So the command is ps space AUX and hit enter, and there you can see there's a lot more processes running. Another very useful command is the top command. Top gives you real-time statistics about the processes running on your system instead of a one-time view. If I type in top, there you can see your real-time processes running with some information on memory, swap file memory, managing processes using the kill command, basically to kill the processes, kill the process ID and the number. How do processes start? Once the system boots and it initializes, system D is one of the first processes that are started. Any program or piece of software that we want to start will start at what's known as a child process of system D. This means that it is controlled by system D, but will run as its own process. Getting process services to start on boot using the systemctl command. This allows us to interact with the systemd processes. The formatting is systemctl, the option and the service. For example, systemctl start Apache 2. There's 4 options that go along with systemctl command. Start, stop, enable, and disable. An introduction to backgrounding and foregrounding. We've already covered this in previous rooms. Read through if you haven't already done it. It's using the ampersand operator plus using Control plus Z or Z to suspend the process. Foregrounding a process using the ampersand and FG foreground command. Questions, no answer needed. If we were to launch a process on 301, what would the new process be? That's easy. If we wanted to cleanly kill a process, what signal would we send it? It's sigterm, as you can see in the description of the article here. Sigterm kills the process but allows it to do some cleanup tasks beforehand. Answer sigterm. Locate the process that's running on the deployed instance. What is the flag given? Going back to my terminal, I'm going to type ps space aux. What stands out? Look there on the right, I can already see THM, our flag format. That copy and paste. What command would we use to stop the service? My service. Systemctl stop my service. What command would we use to start the same service on the boot up? System enable my service. What command would we use to bring a previously backgrounded process back to the foreground? FG. Task 6. Maintaining your system automation using cron process and cron tabs. Read through, make sure you understand how this works. It basically works on startup. Here you can see the format. Cron tabs require 6 specific values. Cron tabs can be edited by using cron tab space E, where you can select an editor such as the Nano text editor. Task 7. Package management. Read through the article, make sure you understand. Whilst OS operating system vendors will maintain their own repositories, you can also add community repositories to your list. This extends the capabilities of your operating system using add apt repository. Task 8. Maintaining your system logs. Log files and where they are found or located is in the var/log directory. These files and folders contain logging information for applications and services running on your system. If I cd into var/log, you can see now I'm in the var log directories. And if I ls, here you can see all the log files. They're similar to the screenshot on the left. As you can see, there's some highlighted ones. There's an Apache 2 web server. Here we have an Apache 2 in the green highlight, which is similar. And in their screenshot, you can see they've also got an Apache 2 listed. There's our fail2 ban and our UFW logs. These services are a great way in monitoring the health of your system and protecting it. There's 2 types of log files below that are of interest to us. Here you can see in the screenshot, they are in the Apache 2 directory. So I'm going to cd into Apache 2. My bad. Without the /, just cd Apache 2, hit enter. If I ls, here we can see access logs and error logs. The example screenshot looks similar to ours. The questions: look for the Apache 2 logs on the deployable Linux machine. We found them. What is the IP address of the user who visited the site? in the access logs. I'm going to LSLH to show permissions just to see what's there. Here we can see read, write, execute in the green highlighted access.log.1. So if I cat out access.log.1, which is this first green access log.1 file, we've got some information. Let's see, what is the IP address of the user who visited the site? Here we can see an IP address, and that is your answer. What file did they access? If we read a little bit further on, they see there's a get command, and it was for cats and dogs JPEG image, and that is your answer. Copy and paste. Task 9, conclusion. The end of the Linux fundamental modules. Linux has the potential to do very powerful things with relative ease. Exit out, terminate your machines. Thank you for watching.